everyone! Don't mind me, I'm just reading a book on how spices can ease pain. What do spices have to do with pain? Let's discuss. Many spices have some chemical compounds or antimicrobial factors that can help get rid of various infections. They can also act as pain relievers. Let's start off the list with cayenne pepper. Ever hear of capsaicin? It's a chemical compound found in cayenne powder. It has medicinal properties, and the hotter the pepper, the more capsaicin it has. This compound is also used in pain-relieving ointments. The main function of capsaicin is to deplete a nerve cell known as substance P that transmits pain signals to our brain. Perhaps this is why cayenne powder has had such a cultural impact on homemade medicines in India, China, and other parts of Asia. It was also used by Native Americans to treat wounds. Overdosage is not recommended, as it may cause stomach inflammation. Although if used in a moderate level in food once or twice a month, it can have some positive impacts on your body. Controlled amounts of cayenne pepper not only acts as a pain reliever, but also strengthens your metabolism and increases pain tolerance. It can also help get rid of digestive problems, as well as help in the process of blood circulation. Cayenne also contains antioxidants, such as carotenoids and flavonoids, which decimates free radicals and bacteria. If these microorganisms were allowed to roam free, they could cause major infections and diseases. In other words, this spice is a lifesaver in many ways. Up next we have cloves. Alright, we've talked about cloves in a lot of videos. The basic idea of using cloves as pain relievers comes from the introduction of clove oils, which are still very popular in many parts of Asia. Cloves contains a compound known as Eugenol. This compound protects against inflammation of different body parts, thus preventing any type of major infections. It also blocks the COX-2 enzyme that is often responsible for inflammation. Perhaps this is why it's so popular in Asia. Like cayenne powder, cloves are also rich in flavonoids, which, as we know, are very useful against bacteria and other free radicals. Whole cloves are often recommended in case of a pain in your throat, unless you have some form of bleeding disorder or a major throat infection. Similarly, clove oil can be used to give temporary relief in case of headaches or even toothaches. Keep in mind that it would be temporary. For something serious, we would suggest visiting a doctor or, for that matter, a dentist. Additionally, avoid overconsumption of cloves as it may cause inflammation. Yes, it is a bit paradoxical, but maybe this is why they say that too much of anything isn't nice. With that out of the way, let's go and check number 3. Sage. With a name like that, it shouldn't be a surprise that this spice found its way onto our list. Well, there is more to this herb than just the name, though. It contains 2 compounds, like carbonic acid and carnosol. These anti-inflammatory components help fight major infections caused by various types of microorganisms. This herb is known for helping improve focus and memory. Apart from that, it also reduces anxiety. Now, you might be wondering how it helps tackle pain. Well, sage's effect on pain is more indirect in nature. Unlike cayenne or clove, sage can't instantly deal with pain, but it can increase your body's resistance to it. As a result, it's something that can be felt over a period of time. It also has some anti-cancer properties and reduces your risk of that disease. Usually, sage is mostly used in winter squash, some types of salads, sausages, meat roasts, and in many types of steaks. So, a roast a day makes you more resistant to pain. Speaking of being resistant, our number 4 pick is turmeric. We've talked about turmeric in many videos. It is mostly popular as a spice in South Asian and Middle Eastern countries. It's often used in many dishes that trace their origin from these regions. As far as its medicinal value is concerned, turmeric can help ease pain caused by cramps, muscle spasms, and injuries. The main thing that makes turmeric so useful when it comes to dealing with pain is curcumin. Curcumin helps to not only neutralize pain, but also destroys any form of inflammation. It's also extremely effective against some forms of infection, as well as arthritis and chronic pain. On top of that, unlike cloves or cayenne, turmeric doesn't really have any side effects. Of course, when it comes to consumption, it may be hard to digest for those who have low metabolism. The consequences for this aren't really that severe. When consumed in moderation, it can speed up the digestion process. Now, let's take a look at number 5. Ginger. This is one you were probably expecting. It has chemical compounds such as gingerol and shogiol, which blocks the inflammatory radicals from spreading. Have a pain in your throat? Just add a bit of ginger in your tea and drink it. Have muscle spasms? Try adding honey and ginger in lemon juice and drink it. Ginger is extremely efficient when consumed with other things. Gingerol is also used in many pain-relieving ointments, so that should be good enough to give you an idea of how effective ginger is. As we are on the topic of effectiveness, we have to mention the spice that makes its way at number 6. Garlic. If ginger is your friend because of a sore throat or pain because of a throat infection, then garlic can help ease body pain. Garlic has also been found to be useful for patients who have arthritis. It contains diallyl disulfide, which prevents the effects of cytokines. Therefore, it can not only ease the pain but also prevent cartilage damage. Similar to many other entries on this list, garlic also has anti-inflammatory compounds. In many cultures, garlic was even used to treat wounds. Although be careful while using garlic. Garlic is best when it's fresh. If it's been kept in a place for too long unattended, then avoid using it at all costs. This is because while garlic can help protect our body, it can't necessarily protect itself. As a result, it can be infected by germs. So make sure you're only using fresh garlic. Let's move on to our 7th entry. Devil's Claw. Whoa, don't be scared of the name. This herb is actually useful when it comes to dealing with pain. Found in South Africa, Devil's Claw has many anti-inflammatory properties that are useful when fighting infections. Apart from that, it helps in getting rid of the pain. According to a study, this South African herb can even help to deal with the joint pain, which is common in arthritis patients. Although we wouldn't recommend this for pregnant women or people suffering from ulcers. So, were you aware of the pain-killing efficiency of these herbs or spices? Have you tried them yet? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.